On the show in Wheelspin, we drive the Mercedes-Benz C63S AMG. And in Face to Face, we bid adieu to the outgoing MD of Mercedes-Benz, Eberhard Kern. Quicker presents the quicker car guy. And on the road, we drive the Fiat Linea to Nimrana. What I have with me today is the world's largest selling Mercedes-Benz with the AMG badging on it, and it has been just voted as the World Car of the Year 2015. The AMG C63, and one look at this and you know why this car is so popular. This is compact enough to be driven on an everyday basis, packs in all the frills that you associate with Mercedes-Benz brand, and of course it reeks of performance. And the good news is that Mercedes just launched this car in India this month. In fact, this is the 10th car they have launched in India with the AMG badging on it. So if you like a car with a dose of performance in it, then chances are you're going to like this one. Time to get in behind the wheel. I think the main reason why this car was built was to put a big smile on anyone's face who happened to step on the gas pedal. The V8 4-litre bi-turbo unit is relentless as far as power delivery is concerned. Belts out 510 brake horsepower as peak power and 700 Newton meters of torque, which really gives you a very exhilarating drive experience. In fact, when you look at the car from outside, you don't realize that she packs in this much power. It's like a 5 feet 6 inch Rambo going around dressed in a corporate suit. Doesn't make you realize the amount of power and the muscle the suit hides. And this is like this, all very civilized, but make no mistake, she is a car with performance written all over it. This is the C63S that we drive, but it is also offered without the S tag, which means that it's a tad less meaner than this one. Instead of the 510 brake horsepower the S delivers as peak power, the regular C63 manages only 476 bhp and 50 Newton meters of torque less than this one. But Mercedes will only offer the top of the line S63S in India. And why not? After all, if you are going for flat out performance, then there is hardly any reason to cut down on it. This is one engine which doesn't seem to have heard of the word called turbo lag. The power delivery is extremely linear, and she's made it to a 7-speed MCT or the multi-clutch transmission, which does a great job of shifting the gears. And you of course have paddle shifts here for the quicker gear changes. In fact, the car comes with 4 drive modes. The regular one, which you use for city driving, then you have the Sport Plus, and of course the race mode. The race is of course meant for a racetrack, and if you do happen to find yourself on a racetrack with a car like this, I can tell you that's going to be fun for you, as we had some fun last year when we drove the car on a racetrack. And in fact, it's only on a racetrack that you will find out the full potential of this car. The steering is speed sensitive, which again adds to the pleasure of driving, as it manages to give plenty of feedback, and as to be expected, the brakes too are composite ceramic, which means that they do a very good job of stopping a car as fast as this. In terms of safety, the C63S comes with 7 airbags and ABS, EBD, 3-stage EPS, lane assist for active safety. The ride, as you can expect in a performance car, is hard. The suspension is set up on the stiffer side, and if you find yourself on a bad patch of road, even a small aberration will loom into the cabin like a big crater and jar you. In fact, the ride can be bone jarring if you do happen to find yourself on a bad stretch of road, and if you have to park yourself in the car, the best place would be the driver's seat. I don't think this car was made for ride comfort, and if you do happen to be in the back seat, chances are you're not going to enjoy the ride. But if you are in the driver's seat, I can bet you, you are surely going to love the drive. When you step inside the car here, the first thing you realize that this is the meeting point of luxury with performance. Everything here is, of course, very well crafted, very aesthetically done, and very nice to look at, and it's truly a Mercedes interior. In fact, many things remind you that this is typically Mercedes layout in the fascia, but then you also have to notice the red seat belts here, the red chrome surrounds on the instrumentation here, which all tell you that it's performance, and to add to that, you also have a carbon fiber fascia here, a small steering wheel which is of course leather wrapped. The luxury element is also amply present. Look at the seats here, nice quality Napa leather which is of course hand stitched, ventilated, and then there are plenty of features in here which of course suggests a hint of practicality. To begin with, this is a 4-seater with 4 doors, and there is in fact plenty of space in the back seat to enable you to carry passengers, unlike a true performance or a sports car. And then you have the nice display here in the fascia, which gives you the sat nav, a nice sounding Burmester sound system, plus panoramic sunroof. All this really adds a nice touch. It's a combination of luxury, performance and practicality, and overall it makes this a car you can actually live with on an everyday basis. A very practical car indeed. The C63S will be available on Mercedes Designer platform, which means that a high level of customization is further possible. You can choose the color, material and finish of the interiors, ranging from carbon fiber to matte silver to the design of the alloy wheels. The C63 here is a good-looking car any which way you look at it, and she packs in oodles of performance plus has all the features that you associate with brand Mercedes. But the only reason why I can't buy this car is because of the price. She costs a hopping rupees 1.3 crores. The reason for this high price is that Mercedes imports this car as a CB or a completely built-up unit and is taxed at over 100%. But if you have the money, the desire to flaunt fast and good-looking cars, which also doubles up as your everyday workhorse, then this is the car for you.